So, hello.
Hello.
Here we are at Lawrence Gardens, which is a greenhouse that we use as a supplier to get a lot of our stuff here in Supply, Arkansas. This here is Daniel Lawrence. He's in the sun right now. It's hard to see him, but we're gonna today's planting season. Not just today, but it's really the start of planting season now. The weather's warming up and it's time to go. I'm going to have him talk to us a little bit about some of the plants, what's going on with them, maybe give some tips and techniques on what's going on with it. Here you can see the seed potatoes and seed onions, onion sets, things like that. Is that something, Daniel? This is Daniel. Say hi, Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
Is this something that should have been planted? Should be planted already, or can they go ahead and still do that?
Planting it early, but they need to just keep in mind, as long as they can get in their garden, they can go ahead and keep planting. As long as you can get them, but the supply runs out on them, on your onions and your seed potatoes.
Pretty quick.
Pretty fast.
Well, I always heard that,
Reorder.
I always heard that if you start planting them right after St. Patrick's Day, they'd be safe. Is that right?
That's fine. But you can plant all the way up through April if you can get the plants.
Okay.
And some in May if you can get the plants.
Okay. Also, I wanted to talk to you a little bit. I know people love tomatoes. Here's some of your tomatoes, the baby plants here. You have a new tomato this year that you're using. What's that?
It's called a Health Kick.
A Health Kick?
That is one good tomato.
Okay.
I hope I got some left. There they are. They're a tough plant.
Yeah.
I growed them last year for the first time. A guy had been ordering them from me, and I decided to plant some for myself. They're real heavy bears. They got a big tomato about like that. Oh, probably 3.5, 4 inches long.
Yeah.
They're a good flavored tomato. The highest one there is in Lycopene, which is for the males.
Prostate cancers and different things like that.
I'm not going to say it cures cancer.
It don't cure it, right, but
good for them.
Okay, and you're also using and that's more like a Roma tomato?
That's shaped, they call it a plum tomato, but it looks like a Roma tomato.
Okay, and then these, you have these here, Sweet Million.
Sweet Million.
Sweet Million. Those are little grape tomatoes, right?
Put off 1,000,000 tomatoes.
Really?
Unless you count them, then you'll be coming back to me and say, well, I didn't have 1,000,000 tomatoes.
So what's your, as far as your sandwich tomato, what's your favorite?
I like the big boys. The beefsteak is a nice tomato. The Goliath is a really good tasting tomato, but it's got more of a vine. Some people don't want a viney tomato, they want a shorter plant.
Okay.
The Goliath though is it makes up to a pound tomato if you'll feed it and take care of it.
Wow.
A little Miracle Grow or something like that, something in that line.
Okay. Now let's turn our attention to some peppers. You got a lot of peppers going. There's some baby peppers.
Big Bertha.
What size, if someone was to go and purchase, what size do you think would be a good size to purchase?
Size plant.
Yeah, to put in the ground.
4 or 5 inches. And just depends on what they're wanting. If they're wanting to get a jump start, they can get a bigger plant. But usually your smaller plants will outdo your bigger plants.
Okay.
They usually catch up and do just as well, if not better.
To me, and maybe I'm just an amateur viewing this, but to me all the pepper plants look the exact same.
Pretty much, but there is a difference, and you can tell in your leaves a little bit of difference, but you've got to be growing plants to really tell that much difference. You really can't tell until they start putting on peppers.
Okay. So
I've bought peppers myself before from different places that end up being not what they were tagged, but I didn't know until they started putting on.
Right. I see here these pimento peppers. What are those good for?
That is a good pepper. Excuse me.
Okay. We're going to pause now.